Hello and welcome, this is MegaCorp, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. In between videos, I did a little bit of playing around with the idea of getting this empire in my Federation. And having looked at things at the end of the video, the main reason that they would say no is because of our war philosophy. We allow for wars of aggression, and as a result, that's just enough negative so that they would not accept. So what we would need to do is we need to come into our policies and change our war philosophy from unrestricted wars, which is what it is currently, to defensive wars. Unfortunately, I did that, and checking things, the Imperium of Ver would vote no for the incorporation of this empire into our federation. And because you need a majority to get anything to pass in a federation, and there's just two of us, this empire saying no is all you need to block it. And this would be a kind of bad idea for me, because it would limit me for 10 years. I cannot reverse this decision for 10 years. And on top of that, it would make one of my factions unhappy. So the Patriotic Vanguard here, they want aggressive diplomacy. They want offensive warfare as a possibility. So if I turn that off, this would displease them, which would cost me influence. So that's the reason why I didn't end up going down that route. I did make a save file at the end of the last video, and then I did this playing around with stuff. So yeah, no, we're not going to go that route, because as it turns out, we're not going to get these guys in the Federation, even if I did make those changes. Which means that the mandate of Loken is not likely going to accept either, because they have quite a bit of roadblocks as well. And that's also a reason why that they would not agree. There's a war philosophy, but again, if the Imperium of Ver say no, then that's pretty much that. Which is probably the reason why the Imperium of Ver haven't invited these guys into our Federation quite a while ago, because it is quite possible that their war philosophy is not such that pisses these guys off. Maybe, maybe not. But in any case, yeah, that hasn't happened because the Imperium of Ver is not interested. So I'm really not sure where we're going to go from here. But it does concern me that our alliance is never going to really grow beyond this point, and it's potential that this empire actually go on the side of my enemies. So we'll have to see if that's what indeed happens, but we'll find out, I guess, as we continue through time here. Now, I'm just checking to see. Okay, we could upgrade this, and it just costs minerals. Might as well. So the Elamid Star Empire is getting into a defensive alliance. This is actually starting to look really bad for me. Yes, this is looking extremely bad for me. Oh my. Yeah, okay, we're screwed. We're totally screwed, because the alliance of these guys is getting so freaking powerful that I don't think I'm going to survive. Just about every empire is in this alliance now, except for a handful, and the handful that aren't have no interest in being in alliance with me. So they're going to be able to just destroy. I think what's going to happen is the Elamid are going to destroy this alliance. And then when they're done with that, they'll come over and destroy me. As a matter of fact, these guys might come and destroy me fairly soon. So I'm not sure how much more we're going to be able to survive through this campaign, but we'll do our best. I just didn't really get very lucky with the empires that are around me and whether or not they like me. And I must admit that when I set up my empire, I made choices that I would have not done so on a second playthrough, but I made those choices to kind of experiment with certain elements of the new gameplay. But if I were to do this MegaCorp thing all over again, I would not have built multi-consumer products anywhere. Well, I wouldn't have built them the same way. I would have changed some things. And I feel like those things have kind of cost me alliances and what have you. So, oh well. We're going to continue forward. Okay, so we're having our borders closed. I'm not too surprised with that action. So a lot of it comes down to who do the Imperium of Ver like and what have you. And I honestly don't know who they like. I'm just going to take my science vessel and I'm going to put them in my own territory so I don't end up losing them behind the borders of these guys in case they turn on me. So that's going to be the route I take. I don't think that I'm strong enough to hold off
the Federation has consolidated.
Okay, so now that means for sure that we will not get a Federation with the Mandate of Loken. And that also throws out... Yeah. That throws out our possible alliance with the Mandate of Loken. So this is actually split this alliance too. I think the Gorf Citizen State is now on its own. So I expect them to get destroyed here. And I also don't think that this Federation is powerful enough to stop this alliance. We'll see. I mean, maybe the Gorf Citizen State will join this Federation, but I honestly have run out of options. These guys are not going to join a Federation with me no matter what I do. I was really hoping that we could do something with them, but it looks like that's just never going to happen. All right, well, let's continue nonetheless. The one that we could go...
Actualized.
All right, I'm just going to check this really quickly. So, the Picari Forerunners, are they... Yeah, okay. No, their colors haven't changed yet. Because you... Usually, don't you change colors? Alright, maybe that's not quite what happens. Alright. So we get the laser technology. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. So we can get 10% energy from technicians. We can get the next level of laser, which I may actually end up going with. We can do wormhole travel. Interesting. I don't think that does anything with our gates, though. I don't think that counts. And I don't think we know about any actual natural wormholes. Naturally occurring subspace wormhole. I don't think we know of any. I think there may have been one somewhere, but not anywhere in our space that we could take advantage of, I don't think. Alright, so let's just go straight to X-ray lasers. I think that's going to be the option I go for. Which will continue to buff one of the weapon systems that... and again, we've got a big bonus towards it. I'm also worried that a lot of my research agreements will fall apart here. Perhaps. Yeah, I'm really worried for the future here. Yeah, so these guys, the Gorf Citizen State, is more than likely going to go into their Federation. Again, I thought you changed color when you joined a Federation, because you notice how we're the same color, more or less. I mean, the border's different, but the inner color is the same. I'm fairly certain the Imperium Reverber wasn't this color before. That hasn't happened over here. I could be mistaken, though. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, they've already joined. So, yeah, now we're split into two factions, and this bigger faction can pretty much pick us apart, in my opinion. Because these guys were already allied to each other, more or less. So that Federation isn't going to help them survive. They just got they just got the crap kicked out of them. It's not going to change the outcome here. If the Element Star Empire attacks the Gorf Citizen State again, they're just going to get destroyed, especially as this is now going to be part of that alliance. They're going to be attacked on both sides. I just think they're going to get absolutely wrecked. So what we need to do is just try and like survive on our own. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and where's our Empire Sprawl at? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and build an agricultural district here. We do need the jobs in this location more than anywhere else. At least I think so. Yeah, because I have plenty of jobs in the other two locations, so not really a high priority. But we definitely need food. We're starting to run low. As our population continues to grow. So we'll go ahead and build that. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm very worried for the future here. All right, so how many resources did I need? Okay, so we have enough alloys to do this. The question is, how many upgrades do we want to do now? Because We just unlocked one laser tech and we're about to unlock another one. Let's very quickly take a look at our technology and how long it will take. 21 months. Well, if we're going to do the upgrade, we might as well do it all at the same time. So let me get in the ship designer. It's probably going to take a little bit of time because I may want to end up changing the tech of things almost all together. All right, so we're looking at small scale here. So 3.61 versus 3.46. What is your bonus? It's the same as I think a standard laser. Yeah. So that's not really changing. So the question is the siphon still worth it? Because it does eat shields real fast. And that's the one thing that our lasers is kind of bad at, is dealing with shields. I think we go ahead and we do, well, first off, we're going to do the one. Do we do this one? It would increase the damage just by a little bit. I think this gives us more flexibility, though. This is also greater range. So we hit them with this, take out the shields, and we hit them with this, and we do some serious damage to them. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. We haven't quite gotten to the point where we've gotten a high enough laser. With the X-ray lasers, it's probably going to be that time where we get rid of this. And did we get that armor? I didn't take the armor grade. Okay, I forgot. All right, so we'll just go ahead and save that. Okay, move over to the destroyer. So with the destroyer, I went very heavy on the energy siphon. For sure, we're going to get rid of the plasma thrower because I highly doubt. Yeah, it's not going to do anywhere near the damaged output. And this has better accuracy and tracking as well. So that's just going to be straight up I should pay attention to what these numbers are before I do it. You know what, we can just go back. Okay, yeah, that's a huge upgrade. And then I think we get rid of one of the energy siphons. So yeah, a little bit extra damage. Okay, save that on up. Okay, next we get the cruiser. So I think we're fine with the 2 energy siphons for the small slots. But definitely we're going all UV laser here. I mean, the plasma thrower does have different bonuses, but the difference in damage output is so high now that I think it would be definitely worth it to just go all laser here. And the main thing that's going to stop these from being effective is shields, which we're already going to try and eat through with these. So that's the idea anyway. So we'll save. So at 57.62. And then go to our missile boat, which we probably overcome the missile boat as far as damage output. Yeah, it's almost a factor of 10 there. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and replace... You know, you're meant to be... like long range. Should I take away the energy siphons? Because you're a support ship, and we would think that the other ships would be able to do things for you. I think I'll keep it as is, but it's definitely a thought. Again, once we get the next level of laser, which we're going to be doing not too far in the future, that probably will be the route we go. All right, well, there you go. Let's go ahead and save that. And then finally, we have the defense platform, which we're going to go all laser all the time. Okay, save. All right, I'm going to assume that the cost is going to go up. Oh, heck yeah, it did. All right, well, we're going to have to be more patient. I am going to go to here and upgrade this for 484, and then we'll go to Zappa Station. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just be patient until we get 2,600 alloy, because I think that's how much it was again. Let's just double check that. Is it 2,600? 2,750. Wow. All right, well, I mean, we're going to want to do that. It's quite possible we'll have the next level of tech by the time we get the amount of money we would need to be able to afford that, so...
Ships upscaled. Ships upscaled. Research actualized.
Okay, we get 2 technologies at once. So this is going to give us more resources. Okay, pop growth speed, I'm not interested in. Whew. I'm not 100% sure what civic slots do. I'm tempted to take this one, though. Because I don't think I like any of these other ones. I mean, I really don't have any soldier jobs, so this is pointless. Fleet command limit would kind of help. Pop growth can be good, but... Alright, fine, we'll do that. Okay. What was the other thing we got? Ah, okay. The upgraded armor, which... we're just not going to upgrade. Alright, let's go ahead and do new research. Okay, so this would give us more consumer goods, probably. Yeah, which actually I don't feel like we need at the moment, because I still have more upgrades to do, and... I will eventually do them. City Housing District, I don't know if we really need. The quantum missiles we probably do need. Coil guns I'm not really going to probably go for. I want to go with the missiles here. This is another thing that eats through shields nicely, so... Yeah, let's go with the quantum missiles. And I am going to switch around my scientists because I feel like the missiles are more important. So I'm going to grab our high-level scientist here. And then we're going to grab our lower-level scientist to work on a technology I'm not too keen on. Alright, that's going to be what we have, so... Even with that bigger bonus, we're getting at 31 months. So it's more likely we're going to get the X-ray laser added onto our ships, because again, we have a ways to wait before we get enough minerals. And even then, I feel like that tech's going to come before we have the minerals, but we'll see. I mean, I got minerals, alloys. I could always buy alloys, but I have a feeling they're still probably pretty expensive. Yeah. Maybe given time, they'll drop in price a bit. Considering the amount of alloys we're going to need, it costs way too much to get them. Now, I could upgrade my smaller fleets, but that's just going to delay our main fleet getting upgraded, which is the more important thing. Okay, so Hicklin Prime now has that farm. So you're at 43, you're at 44, so just in a little bit, we'll be able to build a new building. I'm not sure what we're going to do at the moment, but we're fine. And once those jobs get filled out with the food production, we'll be fine with food. And then we'll probably start thinking about maybe mining. Although we are starting to tap out our mining, so that's a little bit of a concern. Again, I'll probably do that on Hicklum because of the difference in jobs numbers versus our other planets. We are definitely better. So, you know what? We're talking about it, might as well do it. It's probably going to be a little while before we actually get it done, but I feel like might as well. And then by the time that finishes, we'll probably be ready for that other building slot. Now the question is, main rival, how long is their fleet going to be down? Will they rebuild it and be instantly above us? Ooh, we're actually equivalent in power now, according to this. Although superior technology and superior fleet power. Now, this is one of those things, like, I probably would have attacked them at some point if it wasn't for the fact that they have, like, extremely strong alliances. which is just getting worse. It's getting worse as time goes on. Alright, well, this is that time to go ahead and wrap up the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is MegaCorp, signing out.